It really has been a while, Ross. We played a lot of Wall World 1 on the channel, and it was a fantastic game. If you don't know what Wall World was, it's a mining game where you like go up and down an endless wall, mining resources, using that to get upgrades, and then every single night you fight off hordes of enemies with the upgrades that you give to your walker. It was fantastic. There's like endings and all that kind of stuff. Really good stuff. Wall World 2 is entered into a playtest right now, so it's not out yet. This is a playtest. I think anybody can actually like sign up for it, although I don't know if it's like limited to people that owned Wall World 1. But if you want to go on Steam, check it out. There should be a thing that's like join the playtest, and I was immediately accepted and can download it and play it right now. If you want to play along with me, that would be a really cool thing that we could do. If I'm existing on your second monitor right now and you're like looking for a game to play, or you remember Wall World 1. Anyway, we live in an endless wall fighting off a species called the Zyrex, whose nature is unknown to us. None of those who searched for the edge of the wall ever returned, except for my grandpa, who eventually disappeared as well. This prompted me to become another edge seeker, but I ended up finding something completely different. A huge monster was awakened, even though we had all thought that the Leviathan was a myth. The edge I found... Oh, by the way, this is a continuation of the ending of Wall World 1. So, this is what happens in Wall World 1. Doesn't matter, even though there's like plot-ish, you can play it knowing the plot, having it spoiled or whatever, and it's a fantastic game. The edge I found out turned out to be a giant crack beyond which the wall continued. Together with the mechanic Jill, we established a base on the edge, built a bridge across the rift, and stopped the Leviathan with the help of an ancient core weapon we found. However, on the other side we were met by a hostile warrior in a white exoskeleton mounted on a white spider. After numerous fights, I managed to defeat the warrior and find out that he belongs to a race that lived inside the wall and wants to destroy us outers. Unwilling to test whether his threats were true, I had to kill the warrior. A huge hole in the wall, an unknown number of kilometers deep from which he had probably emerged, seemed to support his words. The most unpleasant thing was that the Leviathan did not die. According to the intelligence Jill received, the giant monster we fought was just a finger of the Leviathan. It turned out that the Leviathan was much larger than we could have ever imagined, and it was getting closer. Cool. Let's start a new game. I'm assuming that the gameplay like loop is kind of gonna be very, very similar to the first one, which is just like a daily thing. You gotta get up, because like the attacks start every day, even if you're not at your ship. Oh wait, we are back. Oh, we are back. We are so back. All right, last mine for today. Wait, where's my mouse gone? Where the hell is my mouse? Oh, there we go. It was like off the thingy here. Enter the mine. So let's put a robo spider in and let's start digging. Let's disconnect from our spider. And it's like I never left, man. It's like I never left, dude. Yeah, baby. It's like nothing has changed. We got our little spider. What about a graphical update though, I'm noticing? But already I'm like, we definitely need an upgrade to our plasma drill here. The Zyrex are attacking the spider. Ooh. Oh wait, hold on. 1 second. Sorry, I gotta suck it up. It could be a little bit contentious sometimes. We gotta connect to our spider real quick as well here. We're gonna shut all these down. I feel like I'm already taking 1 billion damage, and it is literally the first time I've ever dug. Okay, get me out. You know what? Connect to the mine upgrades. Let me have a look at this here. So we need 8 to get an upgrade to. We need 6 for drilling efficiency. Resource blocks have a 10% chance to drop 1. Okay, cool. So this is just exoskeleton upgrades right now. I love it. How old is Wall World? I don't even think it's that old, if I'm being honest with you. I don't recall it being a tremendously old video game. I want to say like a year or 2. So they've definitely like put a considerable. They put like a. I mean, I think it was a popular game as far as these types of games go. And I guess like the core gist of the game has remained the same, so I would be willing to say that they got rocking on that sequel like pronto, brother. You know what I mean? Okay, we've got an upgrade to our drill. Let us get out of there. I don't know what time of day we're at and how close we are to another potential attack. Can I just say, by the way, got a story from yesterday. Went grocery shopping with B. I think I've had like infinitely too many good experiences with children in the last like couple of years, like family children, like stuff like that, who are like nice and normal. I was at the grocery store and there was a hellraiser there, and I'm not kidding, man. I was like, I gotta hold myself back from swinging, man. I gotta hold myself back from swinging. I go down the dairy aisle and there's like a wet sign for somebody to spill something. In retrospect, it was probably this kid to begin with, right? This kid comes barreling down the aisle with like a little pulley cart thing that has a seat, like a chair shaped like Bluey in it. He like slams over the wet floor sign, and I'm like, you know what? It's probably an accident. He's excited. He's like just, you know, trying to get his Bluey chair to where it needs to be. Give him the benefit of the doubt in that one, right? It was an Aldi. It was an Aldi. It was an Aldi. You knew it was an Aldi. I don't know how you knew, but it was. So he knocks over the sign. I pick it up, put it back, because I don't want anybody slipping on it and hurting themselves. And all is well. And then as I'm still looking at like the beans, I'm looking at like the tin goods on the other side of the aisle, this kid comes flying down again, straight into the wet sign, knocks it over again. And at that point I was like, I ain't picking that up, man, because that was intentional, and if I pick it up he's gonna do it again anyway. I'm like, whatever, that's fine. At the far down the bottom of the aisle, there's like the baking section, and B and I were talking about like baking some carrot cake. So I was like, you know what, we'll have a look at this. Whilst I'm like looking at the caster sugar or something like that, I can't remember exactly what it was. This kid like comes over with his trolley, stops, stares at me, and then just like kicks our trolley for no reason. He just kicks it, and then like slams his own trolley into it. And I'm like, okay, remain calm, bro, remain calm. I end up checking out right behind this kid and his family as well. So I'm like, I'm not having a good time of it, right? Finally, we get outside. We're waiting to get a taxi back home because we have all these messages and we don't drive. And we're standing at the far end of the Aldi waiting for the taxi, and this kid with like a trolley, like an actual full-size trolley, just comes running. Must have been like 20 meters down the street and rams his trolley as fast as he can into our trolley. And brother, I like did not know how to react, man. I just said, don't do that. And then I don't know, he started like throwing stuff, and I don't know, man. Then he took the trolley and he took it to a set of stairs and threw the trolley off the set of stairs as fast as he could, man. And the entire time his parents are just standing there doing nothing, man. Nothing. All I heard from them was them like shouting at him the entire time, man. I would feel bad because like obviously the kid's got a home life that makes him act out like this, but I was also just sitting there like, man, it's really hard to be like compassionate when he's pissing me off, man. So you found a drone system. It auto targets enemies. Auto targets enemies appears next to the robo spider. Okay, so there's a little bit of a translation error there, but still. Let's look at the upgrades here again. We have the drone system upgrades. We probably should get this conscious mining thing upgraded as soon as we can, because that will be potentially more resources. I'd love to have a bigger wait, actually, hold on. What again? Nah, you know what? I'm not sure. I'd like to have a bigger capacity for a vacuum, wherein we can actually maybe get a little bit more here. Calwiener, thank you so much for the sub. Which Audi do you have in the UK? There are two. There's a bunch of Audis in the UK, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. Maybe I'm missing what you're saying here, but okay. I think we have completely cleared this by now. And if I had just been a little bit patient, I would not have wasted time going all the way deep here. Oh, I mean, I didn't know that. It just, they don't call them Audi South and Audi North here. They just call them Audi. But usually when we go grocery shopping, it's like after work, and she, like, you know, it's not busy. But this one was diabolical. It was only one group of people, but it was diabolical. Do you copy? This is urgent. Get back to town immediately. We have an emergency. Copy that. What happened? Zyrex activity has increased. They've launched a massive attack on the town. There are too many of them. We can't hold them back. Roger that. I'm on my way. Don't waste a second. We really need your help. We gotta get a step in here. There's a town though. That's interesting. But I mean, that was... It does, like, make you think, man. It does make you think. Every kid that I've interacted with in probably the last, like, year or so has been, like, a star as far as I'm concerned. No issues whatsoever. Just, like, this one was... It was bad, man. It was brutal. Oh no, they've become edgers or whatever they're called. Edge seekers, edgers. I think these are some of the upgrades from the last game, if I remember rightly. It's been a while. What's your policy regarding people buying you a coffee if they happen to be in Glasgow for one reason or another? Follow-up question: what's your exact postal details, including the time of day you tend to be asleep? No particular reason. I'm good. Ray, I'm good. The situation is getting worse. The sensors in the wall are going up non-stop. Part of the swarm is distracted by patrols. This will buy us some time to build fortifications. You think they'll go to the city? I'm sure of it. Then I better go back and help the boys. Wait, I have a request for you. What the? I forgot that they gave that character jiggle physics. Yeah, I remember that now. Oh, the Leviathan. They've given her jiggle physics even in the cutscene, man. This is crazy, dude. Wow! But yeah, I don't... Oh, sorry, hold on. As I say, like, it's really... I listen, I'm not judging the kid, man. I'm probably judging the parents, though, admittedly, but... It makes... If you do some things forget, like, listen, all the people in the chat, you're dealing with your own children. You think maybe they can be, like, Hellraisers sometimes. They can maybe act out. But or people that have, like, nieces or nephews or anything like that. You're like, you know what? Sometimes it can be a little bit problematic, but they're for the most part good kids at the end of the day, and they're not particularly harmful. I'd like to hope that they're not going and hassling strangers. He's attacking with a beam. Hurry, we need to dash. But man, when you encounter like a kid that does piss you off, it changes things, man. It changes a man, I'll tell you that much. I was about to become the Aldi Jonkler, man, in a second. I was like, this is... I was praised mere days ago for my ability to have patience around like a group of children as well by one of the parents. They're like, you have a lot of patience. That's like a rare thing to find. And I was like, thank you. The kids are no problem, man. It's just because like they found out a while back that I was a YouTuber at B's little brother's birthday party. And then they were all extremely interested in it. So I've had to deal with like, I've had, believe it or not, I've had to deal with infinitely more personal questions from these kids than any of you have ever asked me. Like a 7-year-old was like, how big is your house? And I was like, a lot smaller than you would think. and that was just a normal question. And I turn over a lot of parts of myself to the internet, man. But like, it's different when it's coming from a 7-year-old who like, I don't know, man. I guess like their only like interaction with people that do YouTube is like they see like mansion tours and stuff like that. They don't think about like the YouTube middle class, I suppose, of people that aren't small but aren't big. They're just kind of like somewhere in between that aren't making millions or even hundreds of thousands. They're just making like enough to get by, and that's like chill, you know? You're watching on airport Wi-Fi, you're returning back to Journey. No, I feel no shame. !game while World 2 this crash, so you need to refresh your browser before I fucking uppercut you, dickhead. Sorry. We barely escaped. Sooner or later they will break through here too. Do you have a plan already? A cloaking device. It'll help us hide it. It'll help hide us from their sensors. Then why haven't we used it before? Unfortunately, we don't have the necessary technologies yet. What if we use what's left of the white spider? Might be something suitable in it. It might work, but we can't break through the swarm. Let's use my transport. It will be safer to go by air. But there is a catch. We have to remove all the upgrades from the spider. We won't be able to take off with all that excess weight. Are you kidding? And lose everything I've collected? Yes, you'll have to get rid of it all. You won't be able to get these upgrades back. Make up your mind or we'll be easy picking through in the Zyrex breakthrough. Alright, I'm ready. Let's try. Okay. There seems to be a little bit of a base building aspect in World. Oh, there's maps! There's maps! There's maps! Wait, did Super Fantasy Kingdom have jiggle boob jiggle physics? I don't remember that. Maybe I need to play that game again. Hold down your left mouse button and drag. Zoom out, use the mouse wheel. Oh, my dude, they have real. I mean, if this is like a map and there's like a whole thing going all the way up, they have expanded the scope of Wall World a tremendous amount. I guess we're going inside the wall, right? We're not necessarily on the wall. We're in the wall now. Been a good vacation, but I miss relaxing at home. But yeah, honestly, like, I mean, it happens all the time, but like, I think, yeah, having a vacation is a great way for you to be like, I miss my house, right? I found the white spider's carcass. Dock into the cave, and I'll send the drones to collect the materials. Check the pilot's suit. There should be some access codes there. Sweet. Like, if I'm on vacation for like any tremendous length of time, I do generally find that like I'm ready for home vaguely quickly, you know what I mean? Okay, it's zooming in on something here, but like, find the access codes in the cave. Alright, okay. That looks like something. What do we got here? White spider access code, allow you to bypass software system security. Come in, I have the access codes. Roger that, I've just finished with the white spider. Shall I dispatch the transporter? I want to look at a couple more spots. Okay, Zeus, his body was here. The white exosuit is gone. Are you sure? Maybe someone dragged him away or he walked off. The dead don't walk, Jill. Also blame Twitch app. Listen, I blame you for taking it without having the full. But that being said, it was an honest mistake. But it wasn't honest intentions, which is the problem here. So connect me to the spider. Let's disconnect, and maybe we can hit up a couple more of these mines if there are any. I'm wondering, like, this is the playtest. I'm wondering, like, how much of this, because I mean, you're gonna give the playtesters some meat to be like, the game is working, the game is fine, the game is cool. Mostly, we've just kind of gotten some story at this point. Oh my god, there is a top of the wall. We are no longer vertical. Sound the alarms, we're horizontal. This game has suddenly gone from Wall World to Dome Keeper, and that's basically as far as I can gauge the difference between the two games. Holy moly! We're in. The game is still as pretty as ever, though. We found a grove, a little grove here. I can't go any further, the roots are blocking the path. I have to find something to cut through them. Oh, there he is. I just saw someone. Ben, come in. We have to get going. The swarm has spotted us, is already close. We only have a couple of minutes. Jill, I'm in the hole. You won't believe it. There was someone in it. People. There's no time for this now. Get to the exit. I'm close. Domekeeper is good, though. I will never... I'll never be a respecter of people that are like, this game is basically just this game. And it's like, well, do you like that game? Yeah. Well, you just got two of the thing you like. So, like, let's just chill out for a moment here. What have you lost at the hole? I couldn't help it. My grandpa had been there, and the white spider was guarding it. I wanted to understand something. Well, the main thing is you're okay. Thanks. By the way, why didn't you just send the drones to get the parts? I wasn't really needed there. Good question, and I have an answer. I can't see the white spider. What do you mean? Just that. My sensors can't spot it. Even with your coordinates, without a signal, drones are blind. Is that the cloaking we need? Something like that. Plus, I suspect that the monsters are having some difficulty detecting it too. I'm going to figure out how it works. Please do something useful whilst I work. Alright, so let's get out of the town here. These are a lot of the I think the permanent upgrades that we can get here as well. Oh my god, we're in a town. There's human beings in this area. Oh, this is what we spend that currency on. A customer, come in, quick. If I had known I'd see a customer, I would have gotten something else out of storage. Oh well, there's always next time. What do you sell? Upgrades to suits for hard-working diggers, toiling in inhumane conditions. So the Vol Digger speed plus 10. I don't know what that is. I can't remember. Everybody's jiggling, man. These allow you to run on horizontal surfaces. Oh, that increases their resource capacity, and then oh, right, the Wall Digger's weapon. Okay, accumulates and shoots unstable plasma clots upon contact with a target. The clot detonates. I'm wondering if there's going to be like enemies inside the mines at this point. That feels like something that could be a possibility. Let's head to the bar. Oh my god. It's like Isaac Clarke taking off his helmet, man. Oh, new guy. Weren't you the one who raced the Leviathan? The very same. In that case, the first drink is on me. That was mighty exciting. Kind of looks like how I'll look in... I'm not talking about the main character. I'm talking about the guy behind the bar in like 10 years. Increased damage by 15%. Okay, so we got... Okay, I guess before we go out on expeditions, the game lets us get some food. Kind of like I guess kind of like a Monster Hunter situation where you can cook a meal and then it'll give you some benefits in the next little thing. Let's head back to the workshop here. How's it going? Brilliant. Everything is ready, spick and span. So I have clearly good news and bad. Where do I start? I like it when you say positive things. Bad news is you can still only equip the spider with the machine gun. This compromise will allow you to take it to different areas of the wall, which leaves me practically defenseless. What's the good news? We can now change spider modules to suit your needs. Try it. Okay, so this is the miner chassis. I've also added an evacuation protocol so the transporter can find you anywhere. But you'll need to activate the beacon and wait for the transporter. What? Cloaking is a bit useless when you have a working beacon, so be prepared to fight back until the transporter arrives. That's not everything, but you can figure out the details as you go. I can't wait. So what is this one? This is a Seraphim platform. It's got slightly more durability and slightly more speed. Then Prospector Hall is basically the same. I think we're ready to head out though. We've got the Rusty Belt. We don't have any missions though, it would seem. Oh, we do? Okay. So, difficult. So we have to save some miners here. And this is apparently a hard mission. Our first mission is quite hard. This will get... There must be like research that we accumulate whilst doing tasks as well. The higher the activity bar is in a region, the more complications you'll face. Okay, so... It's not too high. Yeah, let's start the mission. Sure, why not? We'll see how we get on. It's going to be maybe a little bit difficult. I'm thinking I probably could have picked a different area, but you know what? I'll pick this one nevertheless. Act 1. Already, I'm looking forward to what the game potentially has to offer already. This is the Leviathan bar. Keep an eye on it. It shows the time left until the next attack on the spider. When the bar reaches one of the marks, a swarm attack will begin. When it's completely full, the Leviathan will appear. Enemies will not wait for you to get out of the mine. Prepare to defend yourself in advance. We're used to that. Familiar with that. Let's lock in and get ourselves mining here. So let's disconnect. It shows how close you are to the miners. The higher the bar raises, the closer you are to the goal. The bar only appears in the mine if there are miners inside. Okay, so there are miners inside this one. So we're chilling on that one. Okay. They've added like missions to the game and everything now. Very, very interesting. I think we're still going the right way though. Just keep heading that way. We have got 7 to save though, so it's a bit... We definitely can't be messing around, I believe. Ooh, some of this is hard to crack through. I probably wouldn't mind actually like taking back some of this if possible. The thing about Wall World is you can just kind of like suck it up and suck it through. Even though you're filled up, the vacuum still works quite nicely. So let's put you in, and then let's suck you all up. No, let's put you in. Where am I on the upgrade department here? Let's head to the upgrades. I got 15. So we got the machine... Oh, we've lost all of our upgrades from before. Okay. Unlocks a RoboSpire repair talent using ceramic crystals. I'm not really sure. Unlimited use, we can repair our stuff there. Mining efficiency would be nice. Speed would be nice. I think that'll do for the time being. We gotta find our way towards those miners though. I mean, I believe we're getting closer. It's kind of leading us with the ore as well, actually. Okay, I think I'm moving further away from them. But that being said, like we've hit a vein somewhat. Oh, what is that? I have got absolutely no idea what this creature. Ah! I got a fright there, man. What the hell is that thing? Not used to that in the game, admittedly. It gave me a fright. In the other wall world, it was there in the mine. You were chilling. There was no danger to be had, but that did give me a bit of a fright, admittedly. I'm still willing to go searching here. Come on, he's got to be really nearby. He might even be down here. I mean, oh, you know what? There's a pathway here. I think. My mind. What? Is he up the way? Okay, no, he's not. He must be up this way then. Yep. Yep. We've got a lot of miners to find, so like we probably want to get a step on here. Okay, we found number one. Woohoo! Okay, number one's been found. Don't get anything for doing that though, which is unfortunate. Oh my god, what the hell is that? You can encounter enemies in the mines. Try to keep your distance, they can kill you. Attack with the drill to get rid of them. If your health drops to 0, the mission will fail. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me! Okay, we're okay there. All is well. Give me another vein of like the blue stuff, man. Oh, that's got blue stuff in it. But it's also a plant that shoots nasty stuff in our direction, so oh my god. We've almost cleared this mine. We haven't got the swarm attack yet, but I'm wondering, like, I feel like we got a lot longer in Wall World 2 than we did in Wall World 1 to do our ablutions and get everything sorted. So it makes me think, is the attack on the spider going to be a lot more brutal this time around? Am I going to be in a lot more trouble, I suppose? And I think the answer to that is probably yeah. That being said, it feels like there is... I don't remember if there was upgrades to stuff with currency from just mining stuff out. But I think we can move on from here, though. Unless I'm stupid and I've missed the other one. Favorite fruit? Guess it's a berry, but like I do like strawberries. Or grapes. Big grape guy. Watermelon. Big watermelon guy. Like we were coming out of Aldi yesterday and we bought a watermelon, but we dropped it in the parking lot because of like trying to avoid that child that I was talking about earlier. And as like a means of trying to make the best of a bad situation, we just ate the watermelon in the parking lot as quickly as possible. So I ate like probably over half a watermelon in about 3 minutes before Uber got there, because we're like, we can't take a broken watermelon into an Uber taxi. Like it's not gonna work for us. There we go. You're a pineapple respecter? That's chill. I think I could go either way on it, to be honest. The waves are easier than before. I mean, that thing halting your movement is kind of nasty, though, admittedly. We need one. I mean, to be honest, I should probably get the thing that allows us to get more resources from nodes, if I'm honest. So I'd probably want to get that, put that in. Let's upgrade, and then we'll buy that so that we've now got that kind of compounding. You didn't upgrade your cannon. Hold on, we're actually just being attacked. What? Upgrade my cannon? Like on this? Man, I don't feel like I need it tremendously. And you know what? That makes a lot of sense why we got attacked, because I remember there are like little breakpoints that you hit that trigger attacks even if you're near the time to be getting hit by a swarm. I mean, this is the first one though, so we're chilling that one. Rotation speed's pretty good though. But that being said, I'm working on efficiency right now. If we can handle business without having to like upgrade the cannon and stuff like that, I think I'd probably rather do that. Like that kind of stuff always generally comes secondary to me. Remember, it can also go down. Very true. Maybe the direction I go next. I realize, by the way, there is not a miner in this mine. But that being said, there still could be like blueprints, there could be like other valuable stuff. So it's always like worthwhile at least giving it a run through and checking on it. There is some sort of, there's lava everywhere as well. And there's also a little enemy. Ooh. No like secret ways up that way. Chill. I'm just gonna suck these up this way. I hope it's not a tremendously large cave. There's a little pathway here though. Oh, that's a tough rock. There's an opening. Okay, we'll put these up here. Okay, I'd like to get what's at the bottom here. But obviously there's lava there as well. That dropped a lot of rocks. That dropped a lot of crystals. This one, whilst this doesn't have what we're necessarily looking for, it does have like a decent amount of resources. I'm thinking this probably could be worth it. Is there anything? No, there's not. Okay, my bad. We can continue to dig straight down. Okay, more lava. Already, I mean, I guess, like, to be honest with you, I enjoy the chillness of the mining without having things in it. I'm honestly unsure if I think this is a good or a bad thing. I mean, the game's still fantastic, don't get me wrong, but I'm sitting here like, man, you're adding stress in my life with lava plumes and random little scuttlebugs that appear to, like, eat your bumhole and all that kind of stuff, man. It was we had a good thing. We had a good thing before. Okay, we gotta do this bit by bit, I think. There's a lot that we're bringing up though. Okay. Lava seems to be the most annoying obstacle in this game. I could see that, yeah. Especially considering it appears to like move infinitely in a direction. No, it doesn't. It does not actually. Now that I'd say that, it's still got a decent. I mean, to be honest, I don't really understand the machinations of lava flowing downwards and then flowing back up, but it's a little bit awkward, no doubt. Okay, try and get. Okay, drag this all to the entrance. Drag this all to the. It pushes you, man. I almost got stun locked into the wall there. Didn't do much damage though, bizarrely. Maybe it's just more there as an inconvenience than anything else, which is fine. Okay, we got a lot there, buddy. We got a lot there. 51. So, by me. Oh, dude, we could go for range as well. I think Drilling efficiency is where I want to be. And you know what? I do like gun rotation speed as well. And we're going to need that maybe vaguely soon. But I think for the time being, we can now head out. Drilling efficiency is good. We don't have a tremendous amount of time to waste, because we're about to be attacked fairly soon. But I can do like another little delve, hopefully. Maybe in this direction this time. So it's a little bit closer to our starting point. I'm realizing I probably don't have nearly as much time as I think I have though. And these things are still taking... What the... What... Okay, incubators are a source of Zyrex in the mines. Every few seconds, new ones will appear from them. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to have the time. Once we kill these things, I got to head back up. There is a billion of them. Holy moly. Just break through. Just break through. I'm realizing that I've just unleashed like a billion of these things into the mine. That may be a problem for me. It's okay though. It's okay. Okay, there is something worth getting up there though, but I don't have a whole lot of time. These things are tanky. When you destroy an incubator, the Leviathan bar jumps up sharply. This draws attention. Take this into account before destroying them. You're just telling me that now? Collect a special resource that drops from destroyed incubators. You need it to upgrade abilities and equipment in the city. Okay. Okay, you know what? Ah! Get out of my way. I gotta go. I gotta go. We're being attacked as we speak. Oh my god, they're on the thing. Did the game ever warn you about destroying those? It warned you afterwards, man. We had time. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Oh my god, we're getting... Oh my god, get out of my way! They are smashing us to bits. A buzzsaw drone. Supported by a drone that attacks enemies in melee range. Fine. Okay, okay, okay. Get, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Dear god. Okay, you know what? We do have a drone that's helping us though. We lost like probably like half of our drones. Sauce there, man. Okay. Upgrades. Lord, give me strength. I could use some speed in the mines, I think. And look what I've got waiting for me on the other side as well. One of these little things. Oh my god. Help me. I guess I need to destroy the incubators, alright? Like I can't just allow them to continue existing. But dear Lord in heaven, man, we gotta... This is... Okay, you know what? We just ignore the little rolly ones. The rolly ones aren't hurting us too much. They're not hurting us at all. Okay, let's clear this one out. It's gonna leap up the it's gonna leap the bar up a little bit, but okay, we'll suck that up. That's fine. Leviathan's not happy about that situation, and I don't blame him. But like at the same time, you can't force my hand on that one, boss. It didn't make it too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, I don't think there's anything more up here, and I'm kind of willing to... Never mind, I take it back. There is more stuff up here. Some may argue a considerable amount as well. Right, let's keep going. I'm really just like hoping that I have the time to get the miners as well. Like I've got to save a bunch of guys on top of, you know, I got to progress the town and progress my own ship and progress my own, you know, my own machinations here. Ow. This looks like it could be leading to a blueprint though, admittedly. If I know anything about Wall World 1, it's that, you know what I'm realizing, sorry? I could just move myself a little bit up there to stop covering the I did collect the resource in the nest. I think I got one in the chamber there. This is exactly the kind of thing that we're looking for. Okay. A railgun, a weapon that fires a charging beam that deals more damage the longer it's fired. At maximum charge, the shot pierces through all enemies. Okay. That gives us a little bit of power without having to invest money in it, which is, you know, it's kind of what you're looking for. Efficiency is what it is, I believe. Okay. I just want to confirm because Chico's made me paranoid, but like, it has been collected. I'm just double checking that has been collected because you said remember to collect it, and in my head I was like, I definitely did, but I need to go back and check now because you've put me on edge. Okay. Are there also so many damn cola brands in Britain as there are in Germany? There's a few, but I mean, not like crazy amounts, I guess. I don't know how many there are in Germany though. But that being said, at least in, so like, I think that I think Scotland is the only country on earth where Coca-Cola is sold where it is not the most popular like soft drink, like, you know, soda. I do not believe that there's any other countries that where Coca-Cola is sold that it's not the most popular. And that probably annoys them to no end. I gotta say, I don't like that it stun locks you through. Like, you're forced to ride the wave all the way down until it decides it's done, you know? You know what? We're about to have things happen here, so let's start taking this. Let's just start taking what we have back, because we're about to be attacked here. So we gotta get a schmoove on here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we're ready for it. I don't know if we're gonna have time to save all these miners, man. This thing's gotta go though. Actually, you know what? Swap me to the railgun. Okay. That is incredible. We were basically one-shotting everything. The railgun is good. We love that. Give me 50 for you, huh? You know what, man? You can give me some speed. Give me some extra speed. Love moving fast. Love casting spells. Let's get rid of you. Cola's my favorite drink, but not Coca-Cola. That's fine. Brother. Hit me a line here so I can get out. Really got to increase that capacity of our drill as well. It can't hold everything I want it to be able to hold. I feel like we must be pretty much done with this, mate. Oh my god! Hilfe bitte! Don't make me put a feedback form in, man. Alright, you know what? Just put me out of my misery, man. I hate that. I hate that a lot. Oh my god. I didn't get half of what I wanted to get up to the surface there. Pick that. Go here. Maybe we go down. Maybe up the way is incorrect. But that being said, we don't have the luxury of time. I'm a respecter of the mission-based thing. I feel like you're gonna get a lot more hours out of Wall World 2 than Wall World 1 just purely based on that fact. You know what I mean? Disconnect me. And then... yeah, we're just gonna walk down. What's your favorite knockoff Dr. Pepper? Probably Professor Peppy from Aldi. Professor Peppy was not being sold in Aldi for like Like, not for a while. I was worried that they discontinued Professor Peppy, but like it's back. It's back and it's in action as well. Which is good to hear. We were worried about Professor Peppy for a while there. Professor Peppy is a much better name than the Walmart knockoff. What is the Walmart knockoff name for Dr. Pepper? Is it like Mr. Peppy or Mr. Pepper? Dr. Thunder. That is a terrible name, dude. Like, obviously, like you don't have to try. If you're like specifically making like a dupe of a product, you don't really have to try. You just have to like have it be kind of the same color and elicit the name in some way. So I guess they could have called it like literally anything and it wouldn't matter, right? Like, they're like, ah, whatever, man. Dr. Thunder, yeah, sure. That'll do, man. That'll do. Dr. Perky. See, Dr. Perky is like at least like closer. Dr. Thunder is a stretch, man. That's a stretch. Professor Peppy, also very funny because it does imply that he has a doctorate also. But, or you know what? That's messed up on me. They. It could be a woman as well. It could be anything. It's fucked up on me to assume that Dr. Pepper's the guy. Laser beam me. Laser beam me. I'm trying to think of like any other. There's like a popular like meme song, and it's like all of like the off-brand names are in that song, and I think that Dr. Perky might be in it. It's like Kit Kats or Cat Cots, and like I don't know, man. There's so many random products are in that, and it's like a bass boosted version of it. Hold on, though. There is a miner here. I'm realizing, and it looks like we're closing in. Okay, it's not that way, which is fine. You know what? Suck it over here. So you're down in this direction, huh? Ah, elementary, my dear Watson. I forget what the emeralds are for, but admittedly we'll probably find out vaguely soon what they are. Or maybe it's for something that I haven't like properly discovered yet. I tell you what, I want to get this miner before this next attack happens, if possible. I'm thinking that might not be that might not be doable though. I think it's too risky. I think we got to go back up. That being said, though, I think we're going to be coming out of that with a pretty half-decent upgrades to our mining efficiency. No, actually, I don't think we have enough. No, we do. Okay. Yeah. So, want me in? Because then, it was only 45, actually, now that I'm saying it. I'll go for the mining efficiency here. Why was there no announcement of the new King of Nomads? Are you kidding me? Dude, I have been going on their Discord every single day and checking announcements. Are you being serious right now, or you gotta be joking me, dude? I've been going on the Nine Kings Discord, like just checking to see if because they always ping you, and I'm like, all right, well, you know what, it's fine, 'cause I can wait. I'm not in a rush here. You're telling me that it's been out? When was it out? They will answer for their crimes. Hooded horse? You're on the list. You're not on the list. You're on the good boy list. You're playing it right now. Well, after we're done with Wall World, why don't we try the new King and Nine Kings after that? Then that sounds like a good plan. If people want to stop in and check how it is and come back to me, that'd be good. Guess you guys know what tomorrow's video is going to be then. But you know what? By the time Wall World is posted, that will be this. I mean, this will come like the Nine Kings video will come out before the Wall World video. So I guess you guys know what the video from 2-3 days ago was. Woo! I guess I'll start out on King, like not King difficulty, probably like from the beginning and get some levels on him first.
to see what we're doing with. Nomad is ice, right? That'd be cool. I'm curious. Don't spoil it for me though. I don't want to know. You can see, like, you can come back to me and be like, it was good or it was bad. But I'm not interested in the mechanics. Because I have my own theories in my head, but I just want to, like, see what they could be, you know? Don't suppose there's been any, like... I guess, like, actually, the King of Rainbows has now got 9 cards on it. So, like, there's probably nothing being added to that, in all actuality. These things take way too long to kill. I don't think they're worth it. They're not really tremendously difficult to avoid, so... Nomad is ice, that'll be cool. It wasn't a pun, it was just like a lack of creativity in my vernacular, I suppose. That is diabolical behavior then. Though, I mean, to be fair, it's not on the devs, obviously. Nothing to do with Sad Socket. They're just the ones that are, you know, pulling the cranks and the levers and making the things go boom, you know? It's the publisher's not like letting people know in case that they want to play it, that it's happening, you know? Naughty hooded horse. Naughty, naughty. How bad of you. I think you should give me $1 as compensation. Not you, chat. Just hooded horse. I think you should send me emails every time this happens, man. Because I'll be honest, I think I might, and this is something that people can check because I haven't made a Nine Kings video in like probably over a week, 2 weeks or something like that. I'm kind of on maintenance mode. I'll frame a video on the update, but you know I'm not doing the daily videos like I was on it because I've kind of like mined it as far as it can be mined. But I do not believe that there is a human being on this earth that has made more Nine Kings videos than me. And that is not like me bigging myself up. I think it's just a matter of fact. I don't know how to feel about that, but I think it's true. I must have like somewhere between 50 to 70 different, I think maybe even more actually, Nine Kings videos. I definitely could go either way. I saw a game as well that looked at a passing glance like Nine Kings. I was like, oh, this is tempting, actually. This is tempting. I think people have definitely made a better video with the drinking through a lake with a straw, because I think that was like a popular YouTube game. I think a lot of people did a video on that one. I also think that mine was bad, because it was like 3 hours long and I tried to cut it down to like an hour-ish. And I think I still failed at doing so. But there was like people like, is Ross using AI in his videos? Because some of the cuts were admittedly weird in retrospect. But like I was panicking because I was just trying to get the video done, but I wanted to edit it, and I used like a software that it's not AI, it's just like a sound level thing, but it still did look janky as hell because it would sometimes cut off like the beginning of sentences or the end of sentences, and it does require some human babysitting to make it like be valuable, but it does cut down a lot of time just from me doing monotonous cuts over and over and over and over again. It is really valuable, and I'm definitely not going to stop using it when I do edit, because I swear to God, when you're working with like to be fair, I'm a respecter of like me doing some longer videos recently as well, because I think people have been kind of missing them. It is literally like hours of time saved. So that one not so good, right? But it did give me pause to be like, all right, I need to actually I need to babysit this more. Yeah, I edited it myself. I'm just a one-man job, but like when you're trying to like get videos sorted and organized and stuff like that, I'm sorry, I realized that there's bad things happening. I need to go back. You do have to kind of try and cut some degree of corners in order to like be able to stream and be able to keep doing stuff. Oh my giddy aunt. We're in trouble. I'm scared. you do have to cut some corners if you're a one-man show to be able to, like, you know, keep going or whatever. Sorry, I need to repair. I'm gonna use my emeralds for repair. I'm comfortable with that. I think I'm okay with that. I can live with that, I think. You know what? I'll double the range of the drill as well. But yeah, I don't have the capital for an editor or for a manager to do things and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've developed some, well, not developed some tools. I use some tools to speed my life up a little bit so that I do have time to also stream and also, when I can, maybe do some editing or what have you. And that also means sometimes you hit a clunker, for sure. There's no doubt about it. But unfortunately, the AI overlords have not taken over the RossBoomsocks channel, which for some could be a shame. I'm not gonna be like Quebblecop, like, wow, look at him, the head is soaring. Someone deal with this individual. I am really worried about the time that I have left here. Do you know what I've noticed though? And I don't think anybody else is commenting on this at all. And it's like, I'm kind of sitting here like, am I screwing myself over by not, I don't want to say like by not using AI, but see if you go into like a lot of people that do like indie games that are similar to mine, I am noticing nothing but AI thumbnails. Like everything is like, it looks nothing like the game that is being played. It is like nonsense, but it's like, it does look cool. And it like looks eye-grabbing because like that's clearly the prompt that has been put into it. And I don't like even, and I'm sitting here like, am I like messing myself up by not doing it? But I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like it's, but if that's the thing that's like clearly outperforming regular thumbnails, it leaves me in like the most awkward position where I'm like, it's either like, do it and like get and just deal with the people that are obviously like let down by me doing it, or I don't know, man. It's just weird. I had a plan to do it, just so we're clear. This conversation is not me being like, I'm gonna do it. I'm still trying to find thumbnails that work in the way I want them to, and that's always like that's an ongoing testing phase. That's, I don't know if it'll ever end, because you're always trying to adapt and you're always trying to make things slightly better iteration over the previous part. But dude, it does stink, man. It does stink. Because like, I mean, I'm sitting there like, I can't make a thumbnail like that, you know? Like it's impossible because I'm not an artist and I don't have the money to provide to an artist. And even then, you're looking at a time scale as well. Like this shit is being done instantaneously. And I'm fucking, you know, even if I do commission an artist to make something that looks exactly like it, it's not the same, is it? We gotta get back. I need to ditch this mine and immediately laser beam focus in on the last miner, I think. What do we get there from that? A chemical trace. Every 3 seconds, the exosuit drops chemical pellets that deal damage. Okay, that's pretty good. That's something that's gonna help defense at least. Charge you up. Suck you dry. Sorry, chat. I know we're having a conversation about this right now, but you gotta let me lock in for a moment while I get rid of these guys. And then I'm all yours. Okay, sweet. We gotta keep going down. I detest it with a spiteful passion. I don't like it either. Okay, I have admitted that I use it for like certain things. I use it instead of putting Reddit on the end of search terms. That's the extent that I use it for. For instance, if I'm like asking a question about propagation, I'd much rather have like, explain to me in bullet points, collate all this information from Reddit and other search terms and other blogs, so I don't have to like sift through like an 8-minute YouTube video or like a 15-minute long TikTok for some reason. I feel like it's best served in my life as an aggregator of content that cuts through a lot of things, and then I can kind of pick and take and figure out, you know, what I'm looking for from it. That's the extent with which I use it. It's a good information gatherer, right? I wouldn't trust it to give me like real life advice, but it is good. It's a good data scraper that just goes, all right, give me the top 10 best tips for like looking after an orchid, okay? And then I'm looking to propagate an orchid, to explain the process, explain what I should do in easy step-by-step guides. That's it, right? But then beyond that, man, I'm not really like looking. I don't want to make that it. But like I'm telling you, man, you can go look at some people that do, I don't know, maybe similar games to me, and or even just other indie game channels, and there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it, man. There's a lot of it. AI thumbnails that make the game look a lot different than it is. Ay. Man, I'm going deep, man, but I don't know where the hell the nearest thing is. To be honest with you, I don't even know how to set off the transporter so I can get the hell out of here. It literally one-shots any block under you. Ooh. So wait, does that mean I can run over things, or like, what are we saying? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm going deep here, and I'm not seeing another mine, which is scaring me because we haven't got time for this. I can't even imagine why a miner would be this deep. With Project Zomboid, where some guy scammed the devs. I like that. I'm assuming that's not the one that's talking about the Project Zomboid one, where it's like a woman and a guy, and it's like dark. But if you turn the brightness up, you can see that in fact the woman isn't crying over the guy's body. It's that the woman is turned and is like eating him. But you only can see it if you turn the brightness up to the max. That was a cool one. I like that one. If that was AI, then like I guess I don't even know what AI is anymore, I suppose. I think that's like super OG. Because when I first played Project Zomboid, it started with you like having a sick wife in bed, and you're having to like defend the house, and then the house catches fire or something, and you're like try to, yeah, I don't know. That was a long time ago. Chico, you gotta help me out here, man. I'm going deep, man. I feel like I'm going in the exact opposite direction as to where I need to be going. It's been almost an entire cycle that I have not found what I need to find. And I don't know if I start turning... I feel like I've gone too deep, that if I start going up the way, that we're going in the wrong direction, man. I'm scared. I'm real scared. I did say it was a hard one. Should I turn around? This is the playtest. Chat, I hate to say it, I'm gonna turn around. It's way too late to turn now. But I don't know what else to do, man. I don't know where this third miner is, man. But he's in Narnia. He's in Narnia, man. The one with the radio set, I believe. Yeah. I don't know. Seems like a good way to ruin your career, especially because you're getting onto a game that is as popular as Project Zomboid and having your art and being paid for it, obviously, as well. But to be like, yeah, I'm not. It's not even like you. Like, here's the thing. If I'm assuming that like you're probably getting paid like a considerable amount for a game like Project Zomboid, because the game has made like millions and millions of dollars, and this is something that's going into the game forever. That being said, I don't know, but you're not even gonna like outsource it to like someone else that does do art. If you're not even gonna do the art, you're not gonna like hire somebody that does do art instead. That seems crazy to me, man. It feels that way, bloody hilarious, but it's not that it came out last week. It's that you're in your late 20s or early 30s, and time does not have any concept anymore. You're probably like, oh, lockdown, COVID, like restrictions and quarantine. That was like last year. Surprise, brother. It was 5 years ago. It was 5 years ago that happened. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. How do I call in the thingy here? Because I think we need to leave, frankly, if you don't mind me saying. I want to get out. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get out. This Leviathan's gonna wake up. He's gonna be mega angry here. We're not gonna make it. I'll tell you that, man. We're not gonna make it. Unless there was 2 in 1 mine, but I don't know. The 911. Brother. The last miner's cooked. He is cooked. There's nothing we can do about that. I'm more worried about what I lose from dying here, because the Leviathan is about to finger me, and I have no way of calling in something that saves me here. He's coming. He's not happy, man. Like, is there? Can I? The railgun. Oh, it's big. It's very expensive to get that upgraded. Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one for me. I mean, I'm not curtailing and bending the knee quite yet. I still got some sauce in me, but it is for sure like a little bit disheartening to. Because, I mean, like, everything else is fine, and these people get, like, plenty of views, man. You get, like, 90k views on a video. There's, like, a humongous YouTuber that has, like, I swear, like 7 million plus subscribers as well, that, like, all of the thumbnails are, like, a person's face, but it's AI generated. And it can be, like, a little bit disheartening, but it's still part of the ecosystem of YouTube, though. Like, you know, thumbnail artists are, like, a pretty valuable resource as far as it goes in that space, and you know, like if people were responding to AI generated thumbnails, then it completely cuts them out of the equation. And even worse, right? Like, it's different if like people were responding to it, but not as much as like real effort driven thumbnails. But if people were responding more to nonsense, then it kind of does spark some. Like, this is danger. You know, there's danger. There's a big controversy. Must be selling that subscription for AI thumbnails for $80 a month. Yeah, I don't know. I saw that, but I didn't really know like what it was or did, to be honest with you. So I'm just double checking that maybe there's not 2 miners in one thing here. I guess we continue heading up. People want to be fed slop. I'm seeing that. Some of the like YouTube subreddits that I don't like participate in, but I'm subscribed to because I just like to. I like to, you know the general consensus. I like to know like the zeitgeist of what people are saying. You know. A lot of those people are like, my channel is terminated, or like this or that or whatever. They'll be talking, and you find out that they're just like a AI slop channel. And that's their whole thing. Extraction. Okay, we're kind of forced to extract here, which is a shame. But we did not complete the mission. But we got out! We got out! We lived. It looked at people's thumbnails like you copied them, but overlay your own face for them. That seems like so unfathomably pointless to me. Because that just seems like the whole thing is going to be people commenting me like, I thought this was a Mr. Beast video, but I'm so disappointed it's a RossBoomsocks one. The monsters inside the wall were certainly an unpleasant surprise, but they may be the solution to all of our problems. Oh wait, hold on. So from now on, the wall is at your disposal. Upgrade your spider exosuit and take on jobs at the bar. Set out to explore the wall, moving deeper and deeper inward to unravel its secrets. How exactly? Certain parts of their bodies are incredibly strong and fusible, almost like metal, but very, very light at the same time. Are you planning on melting down monsters and turning them into technological upgrades?
This would solve the carrying capacity problem of the new spider. We would be able to add new parts without the fear of exceeding the limit. Just collect biomaterial and bring it to me so I can make spider upgrades. Someone was asking for you at the bar. Looks like there's a new job. Okay, I mean, to be honest, I messed up the mission, but realistically, it's still chill, baby. Let's do another run. But let's go in here as well, because I would love... I had a brilliant idea for a brilliant weapon design recently. Just in time, the mines are teeming with Zyrex, and the cutter just doesn't cut it. Be nice to get a fresh alternative. This is what I call brilliant customer focus. You give me dust, I give you the weapon. Alright, there's a wall of capitalism between me and the weapon. I mean, sure, I'll buy it. I wasn't really looking for it. Let's see here. 30% drilling power would be so good. I did want that to get the vacuum cleaner capacity up, but sure, you've kind of robbed me of that one, so it's okay. It allows you to run on horizontal surfaces. I'll take that. That could be nice. The car doesn't cut it. Increase maximum capacity. 20% chance to get an extra resource from destroying a block. Okay, I mean, I'd like to talk to you. Is there not a job at the bar? I don't know if I can actually buy any of these. Okay, you know what? Let's leave. We got some upgrades though. It seems like this is the only land that we can hit currently, but what is this one? It needs me. I have to beat the miners. I have to get the miners. The quest is not at the bar. Yeah, maybe I had to like actually save the miners. But that being said, I do need a repeat of that mission because I did mess up. I'm assuming you saved the miners. If I was to be honest. That being said, we have a lot of upgrades and we're like a lot stronger since the last time. So it's not all that concerning. But yeah, it definitely disenfranchised. I'm not saying it's radicalizing me in any regard. Okay, need to try out the new weapon. Ooh, the pulsar. Ooh. Okay, not really a cutter that one, but still. Not bad nonetheless. Ooh, there's a rich vein here. It can be a little bit disenfranchising, for sure. I'm not saying that like my thumbnails are in any regard like a masterpiece. There's no doubt about it. Like there's always something to improve and always something to work on. Because that's just like the nature of the beast, right? But like, at the very least, I'm doing slightly more than like putting 2 sentences or 3 sentences into ChatGPT and then being like, optimize this image for YouTube clickability, please. And then it spits out like a yellowish image of like something or other, you know? I know that I should use the pulsar, but like these things move fast, man, and I'm lazy. There we go, found the first one. Woohoo! Now I just need to find all your friends, which was kind of difficult last time. Let's not play around though, shall we? I must be the only MFer on Earth to still have or never used AI. I don't know, I think there's quite a lot of people that haven't. Thing is, like, I'm not like so vehemently against it as you would imagine. I'm not for it on certain things. I think that it's a useful tool in certain ways, but like not like as a replacement to a thing, more as like a supplementary tool that is used along in conjunction with. Do you know what I mean? Like if a thing saves time for a person but does like the same quality, i.e. collating information or something like that, or scraping data, then I'm chill with that. Because a lot of that's just like clerical busy work. I don't think it's that good either. That's true. Yeah, that's another thing, another point. Yeah, it's not like as good as people give it credit for. But yeah, I don't know. I think like web designers are probably sweating a little bit, maybe, as if it hasn't been bad enough over the last number of years with like Shopify, Wix, Squarespace, all these other companies being like, people don't need you anymore. The future is now, old man. Kind of beat. And it exists and now everyone uses it. I mean, I've not had my finger on the pulse for it, but I've certainly been like aware of it for a good number of years. I've seen some real convincing AI videos. Yeah, like they look or can look good, but the problem is that like they don't have any memory of what they're doing. Wait, hold on. I thought I got my railgun. Was that not a permanent thing? I don't have a railgun anymore. I'm scared. I love the railgun. The railgun was my favorite. Where are we? Let go of me. Like, I think, like, I mean, do you not remember, like, the picture when, at least with AI image generation, the picture of, like, the guy fighting the crocodile and then, like, having pizza with the crocodile, like, that kind of stuff? That was a few years ago, I think, at this point. That being said, like, I do not want AI in everything ever, you know? Admittedly, I did. Do you know what's funny? I used Amazon's Rufus because for B's little brother's birthday, he loves One Piece, right? So I was like, you know what? I have some displays of the Great Wave, like the famous Japanese painting that has like the Going Merry on it. So I was like, that would be great. He loved that. That being said, though, I don't know where the magnets are. So like I went on Display to order some replacement ones. It was like $45, half of which was like shipping to get the things to me, the replacement magnets. So I was like, I'd probably be better off just buying another display and then stealing the magnets off of that one. Went to Amazon. There was basically like display magnets there, and I was like, these look perfect. However, it does not say how many magnets are in a pack, and it was $8.99. And I was like, okay, there's got to be more than one, right? So, but nobody said, no comments or reviews were saying what was in it. Nothing in the product description was saying what was in it. So I used AI, like the Amazon AI that's built in for you to ask questions about a product. I said, how many are in this package? It said 3 magnets per package. I was like, fantastic. I'm going to order 2. Because I have also some displays that I wouldn't mind putting up anyway. That'll be fine. Cut to me opening up the package. There's fucking 1. There's 1. It's $8.99 for a magnet, man. It was fucking wrong. It was wrong the whole time. It fucking stupid ass AI, bro. And they're like, I spent money on it, man. I mean, it's a good thing I ordered 2, because otherwise the display wouldn't have like stuck to the fucking wall. But like, are you kidding me, man? Like, it can. You can have an AI that influences purchasing behavior and also be fucking wrong, dude. You can't, man. It doesn't make any sense. Fuck me up, man. Anyway, I lost all my upgrades. That hurts, actually. Give me that shit. Get me the fuck out of here. I love living in a cyberpunk dystopia. I'm not that fucked by it, man, but it's just annoying. Like, it's actually just more than anything. It just pissed me off because I was like, it's so fucking confidently incorrect. But like, also, I'm like, now lucky I ordered it and I haven't got a problem with it because the product was actually fine and exactly what I was looking for. But like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, imagine imagine I said this. It was like, this is how many are in it, and it was wrong, and I was fucked. I'd be like, I want my money back because you gave me false intel on a product. She says you can't take the upgrades with me. That hurts, man. That's like the best part of this game. is the upgrades. I want the permanent progression. That being said, there obviously is permanent progression. It's in the form of dust. But that was sad, man. That annoyed me. That really got my goat going, man. Can't trust anybody, man. I mean, I think once we go down this line, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm pretty sure it will do me. Yeah, there's nothing else here. We can leave now, I think. And go searching for our men. Oh. Time to go, kitten. Now, is that the first mine we've been in or the second mine? Okay, there's a mine right there. That's chill. Zzz. Actually, hold on. Give me, you. There is a miner in here. Lovely. I saw on Netflix, by the way, they've released a documentary on those kids in the Philippines that were like locked in that cave, and there was like a massive like whole expedition thing to save them, and that was when like Elon Musk got involved. And I do wonder, I haven't watched it yet, but I do wonder if they include the part where like Elon Musk called one of the guys trying to save them a pedophile, or like the guy that was like locked in there with him. I can't remember who it was, but I remember he was like, for some reason they were like, we don't really need you, and he was like, you are a pedophile. That was so long ago that the information on it is incredibly foggy to me, but I do vividly remember there being that. And on top of that as well, I saw that they have like the raid of Area 51 as a documentary, and I'm just like, I wonder if All Gas No Brakes appears in that, because he was, I think he was there for it. I did see the guy appear in the trailer for it who broke his neck doing a backflip that I saw in the All Gas No Brakes video, and I was like, there he is. He must have been doing the rounds of the media, the press tour of that of the raid of Area 51. I will say though, the trailer does make it look like they actually tried, because they show like clips that are like to dramatic music of people Naruto running in a given direction, and it looks, I guess, like it's not that interesting in if you're doing the trailer to your documentary to be like, and actually nobody tried to hop the fence and everybody was fine. Everybody just got a little bit sauced up and then went home, you know? I got no idea. I got no idea at all. So I don't know about that one. I don't really keep up to date with that kind of stuff. I just like once upon a time watched the videos. It's really funny that Grok has more empathy than him. I don't know, man. I've never used Grok before, but I do vividly dislike that any tweet now has Grok's inclusion in it. He's just kind of like earwormed his way into, if anybody has anything to say, they will consult the Grok instead. Come on, buddy. At Grok, is this true? At Grok, give me context. At Grok, explain. It's just like, man, Twitter's not what it used to be. It used to be like you'd see a video on Twitter and the context gang would pull up in full force. You'd see like an interesting video and there would be like some random guy who would drop the entire context of that video, the facts, what happened in it, just for the love of the game, you know? He was doing it. He wasn't doing it for the Twitter blue money. He was doing it because he was a true historian, man. He was just preventing lost media. Now, it will be like a video of like a cyclist like ramming head first into a tree, and the top comment will be someone shaking their ass trying to promote OnlyFans, and you're like, I'm fucking exhausted, man. Please, like, you can't go on Twitter anywhere, man. Definitely not in public. And if you're gonna do it in public, you can't be looking. You best hope you never ever want to know what people are saying about a thing. Guaranteed. I got a dip, man. You're peeing me off. We gotta get out of here. They are hitting my sheep. Oh wait, I forgot I got the dude, I'm so deep. Oh my god. Why did I decide to take the most janky route of all time? Help me. I've got some emeralds. I've got enough to repair. But this is bad. My gun stinks, and that's my fault. Okay. Hit me in an upgrade angle here, because we do need to repair this bad boy. I dare say we spend all we have. Good. But yeah, it's... People used to give people information for the love of the game, and now it's just now everything is monetized, I guess. I unfortunately, like, it is the thing I think that killed Twitter. The fact that, like, you gave people the ability to monetize their thoughts, which is already, I think, probably a bad idea in and of itself. And I appreciate that that's kind of what my job is that I just sit here and, I guess, monetize anything that goes through my head, but at least it's like super duper low stakes, you know? It's not like, I think I may AI generate a video of someone being beheaded and claim that it is real. Yes! That would be a good idea. Let's kick up some fuss on the old twitter.com. Let's use the pulsar. This thing, I mean, yeah, it's better to use the car for it, I suppose. I'm still trying to find this miner, man. Like, where is he at? I'm in the hovel right now. Twitter does have a 70-something% rate of non-human interactions. Bloody hell. That's brutal, man. My social media is absolutely cooked, man. It's chopped to hell. And that's sad, man, because I use Twitter like every day. Because that was like the social media, I guess, platform that like I interacted with my friends with, like my real friends and stuff like that. Because we had Facebook, but it's not like something that we interested. So if we were like ever trying to like meet up or something like that, I guess like Discord has kind of become that now. But like it was like if you were at an event, you message somebody on Twitter, and we're like, "Where are you?" Because it would ping their phone, whereas everybody's on Do Not Disturb on Discord, so you can never really get like a quick answer. Ooh, attackers. But now, you just have to like never ask a question or never need to know anything, because otherwise you're never gonna find out what you're looking for. He's taking his sweet time, Mamacita. Where is this miner, man? Get rid of you, man. You're actually blocking off a spot as well, which I hate. These things are tanky. I ain't got the time for this, man. Get out of here. Don't know why I said it like that. Get out of here. Twitter hit you with the show me your ID request. I haven't been hit with that in my, like, real life of just browsing yet. Which I think is, like, good, because I think it means I'm, like, a good Christian boy. Where the hell is this guy, man? Is he in Narnia, dude? Like, where are we? I'm losing the plot here. You know what? Get pulsar, bitch. I've awakened the beast. I gotta now take the most strangled route you've ever seen in your entire life back to the ship. How old is your account? Probably like over 10 years, I'd imagine. Like no, definitely over 10 years. Maybe it's just like, maybe I'm grandfathered into it, I don't even know. You make a good point, maybe I'm grandfathered in. I'm not about to go like checking though. Oh yeah, I forgot I can sprint. I have the ability to sprint. See, without the railgun, this is difficult. Dude, I'm trying to hit this other being, this otherworldly beast with the shit they got Shinzo Abe with, man. Probably fine. I'll buy you. That's fine. Okay, I guess, you know what? I do move like a decent amount faster. But I do a little dash at the end, which is awkward. I'm not really looking to be that extra with it all, you know? Bloody hell. There is a lot of this stuff down here. I'm kind of considering... Oh, I don't know, actually, man. Considering pumping it into my spacecraft. Just put it there, pal. The dash, it kind of gums you up a little bit. I'm not sure I'm a fan of it. When you're actually running, sure, but the little, like, woo, the little glide you do. Ow. Just come with me. I got a couple questions. People that are maybe a little bit more tapped into the zeitgeist than I am. Who's Joshua Block and why do people keep telling him to put the fries in the bag? I've been getting a number of tweets, including like police officers telling him to put the fries in the bag. Like they'll come on like the bullhorn and they'll be like, Joshua Block, put the fries in the bag. And he hates it every time. I kind of don't blame him because it seems like people are just like coming at him. Just in the street with no warning, man. And I don't know how I would react to that if it was me, but I don't know what, I don't know what he did, but yeah, this is no relation to Donkey, but they just did come out like kind of similar times. Give me a double blaster this time around. Okay, God help me. I need to find this miner, man. Like, swear to God, we gotta find them. Okay, that's not what I was looking for, but like, I will still like accept it. Oh my God, please let me find this freaking miner, man.
There is so much more of this place I have not explored yet. Oh my god, we found them. Get up, get up, get out! Okay, I think that is pretty much everything for this area. What I'm gonna do is as follows. Try to find any resource that is left, such as this. Suck it up. I need to get it back, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it back in time. That's does that disable my thingy? Get it, just get up there, just get up there. I'm so slow. I did not invest in speed. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take this. Open the hole. Oh my god, I just realized how like low my ship is. If I don't get there fast, we're in deep, deep trouble here. It's fine, we can sprint. Go, go, Mr. Spaceman, go. Go, Mr. Spaceman! Okay, what are you gonna give me? The buzzsaw drone, we've already had that. Open up the upgrades. Repair, repair, repair. Let's extra damage. Let's do rotation speeds. Extra firing rate. That'll do. The buzzsaw drone will at least put in a bit of work here. We've actually got a much stronger being firing at us right now. Okay, delete it. It seems like the ones that hold us in place don't do damage, as far as I can gauge. So, provided we just take out the big one, all should be well. Doom feels, you say. Elevator pitch me on the game. Let's have a look here. Okay, we can't be playing around here. No, you know what? We can't be playing around. I've gone the wrong way. Right. Any other resources up here? I presume not. Okay, I'm gonna call it quits. I'm gonna call it quits here for this one. I'm just gonna get you going. Get it across the chasm. Seems like there's like an order at the very least of what upgrades you happen to get when you find the little blueprinty adjacent things. Okay. Easy does it. Okay, getting this up here, somewhat more of a problem. That's okay though. Ow. Should be able to suck up most of this as well. Okay. Now I'm gonna try and see if we can maybe make an upgrade happen here. 43 we have. You know what? Speed. We need to find the third mine. It appears that we've hit the bottom of the wall, though. Okay, that's fine, because we only have one direction with which to go, and we found the other miner. That's okay. That's fine. I know there's literally only way but up. I think if your account was made in 2012 or something, you assume you're 18 plus. I mean, I don't know. I'm not stopping to pick up those 2 gems. It's not going to happen, I'm afraid. I don't have the thing that lets me do a little boost as well. Unless, do I? I'm pressing E, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Nevertheless, we're probably going to get attacked on the way up here. I'm wondering maybe we should get like a
Little upgrade there as well. Just get more HP. All we need to know is that the miner is there, and then we have all the time in the world, and not all the time in the world. All the time in the wall world. 2. Sometimes I impress myself with the depths that I will delve to get not even a joke out of it. Right, we've been here before, but I'm paranoid, right? So I'm just gonna go boop. Okay, no beeping. That means there's no miner here. If we can at least locate the mine that the miner is in. Okay, hold on a minute. We got something here. Lock in. Troll a bit. 42. Thank you so much for the sub. 4 months, my guy. The miner is here. I repeat, this is not a drill. It's a cutter, actually, is what it's called. It's a technical term for it. Suck, 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 suck. Thank you, matey. Thank you very much. Now we're in leisure mode, okay? We're in leisure mode. We can even farm, like, dust, I think. So we have what we need. And that is the location of Dr. Evil's lair. Okay. Send me back. I'd like to be ready for this one, if possible. So let's put you in. I think we have to wait for the gurgling. That's the gurgling right there. Walk in. Walk in. Okay. We're actually prepped and ready for now. I'm scared. Hold on. Increase my damage. Decrease bullet spread. There's a chance that we die. Those things that gotta go, man. They do way too much damage. We're gonna die. And I'm 5 off getting an upgrade as well. Oh, mama. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Oh, brother. The minor one's difficult. Dude, the game still rocks, so I got no issues with it at all. Actually, you know, we do have enough. Hold on a minute. We've got plenty here. Drawing power increase at base level. That's fine. Yeah, you can avoid a little bit of damage. You keep moving, but to be honest with you, there was a lot of them, and I was a bit worried. I think if I didn't get hit like once by that big lad, there was definitely potential in the waters there. But then I would still need to find emeralds, which I guess is probably doable, in order to ensure that the next wave was something I survived. But you know what? We're gonna call it there for Wall World 2. It's a fantastic game. I would love to play it more on the channel as well, if possible. So I guess on the YouTube side of things, let me know if you'd love to see some more of it. It's an old one. It's an old series that we had here, so it's definitely swag. And if you'd like to try it yourself as well, you can check out the playtest. I don't know what the dates on it are. I don't know how exactly it works, but at the very least, if you go onto the Steam page for it, there's like a thing here that just says like play the playtest and get invited. And I got immediately accepted, and people in the stream also seem to be getting immediately accepted. So it's a free game. You got nothing to worry about. Give it a try. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and have a great one. I'll see you all next time. Bye.